Okay, good morning. It is Wednesday. I'm looking down there because it's written down there, because who knows otherwise what day of the week it is. It's Wednesday the 10th of June. I will come to the workout just in a second. First of all, the daily debrief of the situation with CrossFit. And today I can report that Greg Glassman has been pushed, shoved, and otherwise routinely forced to retire. I think retire is a rather polite word for being thrown into the fire, which is probably what he deserves. At present, he still owns CrossFit, so make no bones about it. He may have stepped aside as CEO. However, our affiliate fees still go into his pocket at present, so we will see what transpires there. A lot of people won't be part of CrossFit at all if he still owns it, so unless he actually sells up, we may still see a breakdown. Dave Castro has been put in his place. If you don't know who he is basically the guy that fronts the CrossFit Games each year. He certainly, from within the world of the interweb, which is of course full of lies and myths, truths, but people who have worked for him certainly seem to like him. But all I can say, no idea. I can literally only go on what I see, which is a terrible way to go on anything. So he's anyway, he's been slotted into place, I think, officially now. I think that's actually been made official. I don't know if that'll save the sinking ship, frankly. I really don't. A lot of people don't seem to like Dave Castro. Don't have much of an opinion. We'll see. So be careful of what you believe on the internet. It says that 1,200 and something gyms have de-affiliated. Not exactly true. 1,250 gyms have said that they're de-affiliating. 1,250 gyms have posted on social media. It's all smoke and mirrors, remember, saying I'm out, blah de blah de blah. I can no longer be affiliated. I'm de-affiliating. Blah 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 blah. To de-affiliate, you have to write, not write, you have to write a letter to CrossFit HQ, and then it takes 30 days. So at present, no gyms have de-affiliated, none, actually zero. 1,250 of them are very good at slapping the keyboard. It will remain to be seen what the actual number is. It may be more. It may be more than that. I don't know. Dave Castro may not be able to save this sinking ship, but he may. I think it's going to take some grand gestures, and I don't know if CrossFit are capable of making them. They've never done it in the past. So I read, if you want to have a look, CrossFit.com have put out a big explanation. Not much of an explanation, to be honest, even though it's a lot of words. Not much said. And probably, despite them acknowledging that they need to react quicker and more coherently and directly, that's exactly what this thing on CrossFit.com does not do. No surprises there. So anyway, just checking the timestamp so that I can tell you to skip to 3 minutes 45 for the workout. So that was the daily update of CrossFit HQ's shit show. And today we have the Chieftain. This is the workout for everybody. It includes the total beginners. Oh God, honestly, this is melting my brain out of my head. So 22 minutes of 11 high pulls, 11 squat thrusts, 11 box jumps, 11 air squats, and 22 Russian twists. You work your way through it, you go back to the start, you work your way through it, go in, back to start, as many times as you can in 22 minutes. So what's that going to look like? This is what, oh Jesus, wow, I was kneeling in a really awkward position there, Jesus. Oh. Right, so this is going to go, oh God, I've got nothing sitting around me. Sorry, it's such a mess in here. Camper van creations are going to happen today, so kitchen, I'm going to start going into the van. Then this will be out the way and I'll have my gym space back. So high pulls, stand with your feet roughly shoulder-ish width apart. Make sure when you pick the weight up, your arms are straight and you'll notice my knees are pushed out to the side to make way for my upper body, my arms. So drive up with your legs, follow with a pull, drop back down, touch off the floor. If you don't have a kettlebell, then you can use anything. So for the beginners, you might have something like a cushion or a wee bag stuffed with some lighter weight things. Just a weight that suits you. A lot of people are using bags with a couple of little weight plates or little baby dumbbells in them. Little like 1 kilo ones or whatever. Squat thrusts. Let's do the box jumps first, then I can move this. So box jumps, 2-footed jump, stand, and then you can either step off or jump off, okay? It can be any height, this was close by. It can be any height, it can be much higher than that if you want. I'd say lower, but that was pretty low anyway. I'll probably go for something about 16 to 20 inches high for this today. So any height you want, could be higher, could be 24 inches. If you don't want to jump onto something, you can jump over something, or you can do a broad jump, okay? So a broad jump is a 2-footed jump forward, or if you're a total beginner, it might just be a small jump forward, okay? Just whatever you can manage. If you're not ready to jump, then I suggest that you step over something. Just put something on the floor, step over it, and back, and that'll do. So squat thrusts. With the squat thrust, you're going to be in a plank position on your hands and your toes. Jump your feet in, jump your feet back out. Make sure you can still see me. Okay, so you'll jump your feet in, jump your feet back to the plank. In. Okay. Air squats, so that's just squatting with no weights. Chest up, butt goes back, sit down into your squat, stand back up. If you struggle with depth a little, then it may be worth your while putting something underneath you that you can touch with your butt before you stand. That way if you're going to fall over, you're going to land on something. And then for the beginners, have something that you can actually sit onto. So have something that you can sit on, stand, sit, stand, or touch, stand. All the same things apply. Your feet are going to be shoulder width apart, hips go back, knees go out, feet stay flat on the floor. Try and keep your torso nice and upright as you squat. When you're a beginner, there's a tendency to be sort of here. Okay, so always be trying to work against that and get yourself more and more upright. And then the Russian twists, do this. You can do them on the floor. Okay, so sitting on the floor, legs straight, in a nice V position, touch, 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 touch. Makes it slightly easier if you just let your knees bend slightly, or if you rest your feet on the floor. You can do it without a weight, just use your hands. And if you're a total beginner, you can sit up onto something, lean back a little, and it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, no matter which version you're doing. So, covered everything. Covered everything. No, that sigh there was just me thinking how I also covered CrossFit HQ. Again, I'll repeat what I said the other day though, guys. Don't worry about us, we'll be fine. I'm pretty sure, just as most of you don't know who Dave Castro, most of you don't know who Greg Glassman is, you also probably don't really know who Dave Castro is. You might have more idea though, because he does host the CrossFit Games each year, so you might have actually seen him. We'll be fine. CrossFit or not CrossFit, we'll be fine. Go be happy, full of joy. It's raining and it smells nice. That's good.